a lot of guys in the lineup. So, it was good just to get out there and see the young guys what they could do, and get together with our line. It was nice to just move the puck around and get used to each other.
I know we mixed some of the defensive pairings up. Was it nice to keep your line together pretty much since the yesterday?
Yeah, I think they told us at the beginning of camp they wanted to keep us together as much as possible. Let us get together and just start doing things and be creative. And that's what you got to do. You got to get into game situations, and you got to play with the guys you can play with the regular season. So it worked out well for us tonight. But like I said, they didn't have too many guys in the lineup, so it was a good win for us.
I got the misconduct. Was it a dirty play for preseason, or what was it?
No, it was Webby ran somebody over and he went after Webby is what happened. We don't need Webby fighting that guy. It's preseason. If he was going to fight anybody, I guess he could have fought me instead. We don't need Webby getting hurt this early on in the season where we don't have a whole lot of D as it is. And, he doesn't need to be doing that right now.
It's still 5-0. It's a preseason game. It's a win. It's still a win. I don't care, right?
Absolutely. And it's great. It's great to have the young guys out there. They played extremely well tonight. Every one of them played hard and created a lot and showed us a lot. It was, it was really good to see. Especially during scrimmage time yesterday, you can't really see a whole lot. You got to get in a game situation. To see the young guys the way they performed out there tonight was a big plus for us.
It was good to get that first game and kind of break the ice.
And even though it's a preseason game, it's still a 5-0 win. You had a great game. Talk about what that still means to the team.
I think it's great. No matter what, when the fans coming out, you want to get the win for them, and also just build a little confidence around the team. So I think it was great to get a win in, and pretty big win against Atlanta.
Talk about
Yeah, good start. I'll take it. I think there's some nice plays made out there. Jones, when he gave it to me on my goal, was great through the stick there. So all in all, I think it was a pretty good start.
Talk about your big win with the goal. That angle was a pretty tough one to be able to come across the goal.
Yeah, I just I was in play, so to say. The only way to get going is to get it up, and I'll take it.
You talked about this morning not letting nerves get to you, just go out there and play. Is that kind of what we're going to see the rest of the season? 2 assists and goals and just going out there and playing your game?
Yeah, I think, I never really get too nervous for games. I just know that I take care of my business and what I can control, and, the rest take care of itself. And, same with today, I didn't get too high, get too low, and, that's what I've been told by a few guys, that's what it takes to be a pro.
And talk a little bit about playing with Colin Wilson as well.
Yeah, it was great. He's a great player. Before Ben Eves got hurt there, he was playing great. Playing with those two guys has been great so far in camp, and I look forward to playing with them the rest of camp.
For yourself, though, feel like it's a pretty good first step in the tryout process, basically.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was a good game for me, and I think there's a few things I can work on and do a little bit better out there. But all in all, I think it was a good start.
Obviously, placement on the score sheet isn't everything, but it has to feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely feels good. I think getting a goal is pretty good, and I'll definitely take it. But there's definitely more to the game. I think there's a few plays in the D zone I could have done a little better. So there's always room for improvement.
In the defensive zone, obviously offense kind of comes naturally to you. That's kind of where you have to concentrate more on your game.
Yeah, I think on the defensive side, that's something that you have to adjust to. Playing with a lot of great players, or against a lot of great players. If Atlanta had Kovalchuk, I think it'd be a little bit harder to play against them down low. So you just have to develop the down low game as well as the offense.
How did you think you played in the first game with the adapting to the different speed and coming from juniors and playing at this level?
I think it went well. I think it's easy to play with Shea Weber. He was my partner most of the game. I think he made my job a lot easier than it could have been. I had a lot of fun doing it.
What are your plans? Are you going to play the next couple of nights, or have they let you know yet?
I have no idea. I'm kind of going day by day and game by game sort of thing, and hopefully I can sneak in a few more and maybe beyond that, but we'll see what happens.
Good news both with the vets and the prospects tonight, huh?
Yeah, no, I was really happy with overall. I thought we came out first period and played with some tempo, really good structure, and we could have had 3 or 4 goals real easily there. But I thought the vets showed why they're our leaders. And I thought some of the young kids were really good. In particular, I thought Wilson was really good up front. I thought young Smalling, Thurston, some of the guys that are fighting for jobs. I thought they really stepped up. Young Ellis on the back end, he has no problem playing processing the game at this level. Obviously, it's not the level of the start of the season, but it was a really good level. And I thought our goaltenders were really good. I mean, early, Danny Ellis didn't have much work, but I thought really early in the second period, we weren't real sharp coming out of the gates in the second, and he had to be really strong for us. And he was, and then Duffnich, I thought, started the third, that 5-on-3, made an outstanding save, and then after that, he sort of took over, and that was it. But a lot of good things, for 5-6 days in the camp, a lot of good things.
What did you like about Wilson's game in particular?
Well, his game hasn't changed. It's not changing with the young kid, and it's not changing with older, more veteran guys. So that's what I like. Some guys, they can't adjust their game, or their game doesn't translate to the next level. He's got power. He's got some smarts. He's a really good talent. I'm glad we got him.
I guess the only drawback maybe Eves. What's happened to?
I just pulled a little bit of a groin. Just on his actually last shift, the first period, he just pulled his groin. And he's probably going to miss some time. I'm going to suggest he's probably missing, probably 4 or 5 days here, just based on preliminary reports right now.
The first unit did the things you expected out of them too, obviously.
Yeah, they created some stuff. You can see that they've got lots of poise and got a little bit of chemistry. So, there's still some things that they can do a little bit better. But yeah, they, for early, I thought they acquitted themselves quite well.
Considering the guys that departed in the offseason, were you pretty impressed with the penalty?
Yeah, we lost a lot of those key guys that have made us real good at the penalty kill. And yeah, I thought, the young guys that we used, we basically used most of the young guys in the penalty kill situation. They did pretty well. They did really well in terms of the reads. But Glenn Peterson does a good job with penalty kill. They were well prepared and they got it done for me.
Do you think Atlanta would bring a few more of the names on offense?
No, what they do is they're looking at some of their people. They really brought their third and fourth line and left their 2 big lines really at home, and then some of the probably more of their bottom part of their lineup, which is fine. They've got a number of games. We had one of our big lines, and then we had we were sorting out with our group. So we had a little advantage that we had probably five guys that are going to carry us in our lineup, and they probably really didn't have maybe 1 or 2 with that. So it is what it is. It's preseason. They've got their sort of battle plan of what they want to see, and I've got mine. So they work for us, and we probably work for them.
Did you like what you saw at Alexa?
Yeah, I thought Timo was really good. I thought he was real solid. He was just very efficient. Never got himself in any trouble, and made good decisions. So yeah, he was one of the guys that caught my eye, and he's different from young Ellis, who's really manages the game quite well. So I thought Cody did a really good job. I was glad Cody jumped in there and got involved there, and that was a real good sign. So there's a lot of good things tonight for himself.
When you look at that battle with France and Alexa, what little things are going to separate them to take that last spot?
Well, just consistency. How they deal with pressure, how they deal with situations, how they are able to elevate their game and keep it consistent. And that's the biggest thing with players. 2 things: they're not able to elevate their game, and B, they have no consistency. And whoever does those 2 things, they can't. It's going to get a job.
Other injuries besides him tonight? Anybody else get
well, it'd be like just a pulled his groin. So we were down 2 forwards pretty early.
same kind of time frame you think for Vila?
No, I think he should be fine. He just probably going to get away. So it was more precautionary. I think he felt a little cold, and so we're going to treat him and go from there.
Had a good preseason for Colin so far.
Well, we've been skating a lot, so it is.